Hi water signs, I'm Kareen. Welcome to my channel. How are you? I thought it'd be fun to do a little love reading. If you need a personal reading, there's information in the box below. There you go, get a reading. My phone just said so. Okay, if you, like I said, check the box below. Okay, I pulled some cards for a love reading for you guys today, and wow, do you guys have a lot going on. These cards were popping out, flying every which direction. And then I'm like, well, I don't see water sign in the reading very much. Where's the water sign? And look who's on the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. So there you guys are, right there at the heart of your reading, in the center of your reading. You're exactly where you need to be right now, and whatever path you're on is the path that you've chosen to be on, and it's the right path for you. So that's excellent. All right, so I'm going to take a drink of my coffee. All right, the first card we have is the Eight of Swords. And so this is the after tarot deck, so it's a little bit different than the traditional tarot, and the reading, the meanings are a little different, so just go with me on it. This is the Eight of Swords, and in this deck she was like, she's freeing herself now. He's come over, he's helped her, but she was trapped. She put a blindfold on, doesn't want to see what's going on around her. This is a self-imposed trap, the Eight of Swords. It's your thoughts, your worries, your concerns, and you feel like you can't move forward and you're just stuck. But here he comes along, he unsticks her. So either you free yourself, or you're talking with someone that helped just to, like you confided in someone, or you've met someone new. That kind of energy could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's just freeing yourself from something. And so inquiring minds want to know, what was it like, because of the fact that she has a blindfold on. You see how she has her blindfold on, she can't see. What is it she didn't want to see? Just like the Two of Swords, they put the blindfold on, they don't want to make a choice, they don't want to see it for what it is. So what didn't she want to make a choice about, or come out about, or see clearly? And so I got two cards. Well, I pulled two cards because I figure a choice is two. The first card I got was the Hangman. Could be a Virgo, just someone who, that's really a Virgo energy. I'm taking it as earth sign. She's choosing, she's not wanting to deal with, or either that, or someone that when I say she, the person in the card, you didn't want to, you've been waiting on someone and waiting and waiting, and they took on the Hangman energy. But for some of you, you had to choose between a Virgo and possibly a fire sign. Ace of Wands is Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. The one that I am, a Leo. You think I would know that instantly? I do, but I got caught on my words. Okay. Ace of Wands is fiery, passionate, something that has you excited. It could be very sexual, but it represents a fire sign. So I think that you might have to choose between a fire sign and an earth sign. And that was kind of holding you back from making a choice, and you put yourself in this little limbo of, I'm not going to talk to anyone or communicate with anyone, and I'm just going to make this choice. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, so that's excellent. When it's upright, the Nine of Wands, it talks about just really hard, burdening work, and it feels like it's just not going to end, and over kind of situation. But when it's in reverse, you're dropping those wands, you're dropping your burdens, you're not, it just doesn't feel as hard anymore. You've made the choice, whatever you want to do, and it's like, oh, I can breathe again, that kind of energy. You're feeling, whew, zen. Okay, and then, so I want to know, what was it that put you in that Nine of Wands in the first place when it was upright? What had you feeling burdened, feeling stressed, feeling like it was just too much work? What was it? And so it was something that, it was a choice that you had to make right here, balancing more than you can balance, too much going on in life, something. It was just too much, and it was like sleepless nights, worry, stress. You just couldn't handle all the stress, all the worry, all the balancing. Is just too much. And so, but for some reason you were able to let that go, because now that's in reverse. So that's really good. I'm sorry, I'm trying to drink my coffee while it's hot, because it always gets cold when I'm doing readings. Okay, the third card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. Now this is great. The Seven of Pentacles is putting in time, putting in the effort for something. You've decided what you wanted, you're going towards it, you're working towards it, and it's paying off. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor. You can take a little bit and you see that it's all there now. It's like, okay, all this work did pay off. I've perfected this relationship and it's paying off. Okay, and then to clarify that is temperance, which I think is pretty apropos, because it's like you had to wait for the Seven of Pentacles to get ripe. You had to wait for your plantation, your what do they call that? You know, just like whatever you planted, your garden to grow. Not your garden, but that'll work, whatever I'm trying to think of. And so, anyways, so temperance, that's Sagittarian energy, so more fire sign energy. And it's just about having the patience, having what's in you, the enlightenment, everything in you to create what you want for your life, that's best for you, that makes you feel balanced, and just you're bringing that energy in, and that's what you were working towards. That's what you were choosing to let go. I feel like between the two, one of them was like a frantic kind of, let's go, be wild, let's, you know, that kind of energy for you, where it just kept you going and going. And then the other one was more, I don't know which one is which, but you felt inside frantic with one and peace with the other for some reason. Regardless if it's the fire sign who's really fiery and passionate, it still feels peaceful to you when you're with them. Okay, and so your outcome card is the World. And so that's excellent. So it's completing a cycle, starting a new cycle, everything you want. The World's great. I mean, that's one of the best cards in the deck. Like if someone says to you, I'm going to give you the world on a silver platter, then you're expecting something really great. Whatever your mind goes to, that's what the World is. It's like just all the negative cycles have completed, and you can go ahead and sit back and relax and enjoy the cycles. And so the new cycle. Then I asked for a clarifier of what your old cycle was that you're letting go and what new cycle you're starting, and boom, 4 cards popped out on the first for what cycle you're letting go. And then for the what cycle are you bringing in, 3 cards came out all at once, the same time. Well, actually, that's a lie. The first 3 came out, and then when I was picking up, putting the cards down, the King of Pentacles in reverse went flying. So I included it with it because I hadn't even put the cards together yet. So the first card we got for what you're letting go is the 2 of Cups in reverse. So you're letting go of someone who you may have thought was a soulmate at first, and you just really, really bonded with them, but then you realize they are not your soulmate, and you're going after what you think is a real soulmate, and so you're letting that go. And then the next card we got was the 5 of Pentacles. So that's earth energy. Excuse me, tickling my throat. This one here is your energy, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And then this one here is, like I said, earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and you're leaving them in the cold. You're leaving them out, leaving them behind and moving forward to something that serves you better, and maybe more financially stable, something along that line, but you're leaving that energy behind. And then to clarify, we have 10 of Swords. So you actually, some of you might be choosing between, because of this too, the 8 of Swords, you might choose between earth sign and an air sign, or a water sign and an air sign. And then also, because it's showing up again, so you might have, you're leaving an earth sign behind or a water sign, I mean an air sign behind, but I think that you're all going towards the fire sign for some reason. I mean, you can't all be, but I think a lot of you might have a new relationship with the fire sign. Okay, and so here we have the 10 of Swords. That's just like it's over. There's nothing else to salvage. This relationship's over. You're putting it to rest. You're done worrying about it. You're done thinking about it. It's just done. So that's where I say it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could just be that you're putting it into this earth sign relationship, because the reason I say that is because right behind this is the one that flew out, is the King of Pentacles in reverse. That is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And so I feel like you might be dealing with a Taurus or just an earth sign in general. But I feel like it's in reverse because you're leaving it behind. The King of Pentacles, he's not your king anymore, or your queen. Okay, and then to clarify, what are you bringing in that is good for you, that you feel is right for your soul? And the first card I got, well, they all three came together, but they all stayed together right next to each other. So the first one I put out is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about soulmates, someone that you've had a relationship with in the past, someone you've known for many, many years. This is definitely Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. Well, I shouldn't say definitely, but it is your energy. But I think you're going towards someone from the past that you feel is your soulmate, and you're going towards them. And so then the next card we got was the Page of Wands. So I feel like this is definitely Aries or Leo or Sagittarius, and I feel like maybe they came in the first time around because they came in with a different energy later, but the first time they might have came in more immaturely. They just kind of came in real quick, but nothing really too substantial for you to hold on to, and then you weren't sure where it was going, but you really wanted it. But then afterwards, they've gone from a page to a queen. So queen, king, whatever suits you. But that energy is far more mature, ready for a relationship, knows what they want. They've manifested their life a lot better. They're not just coming in brand new, nothing substantial to offer you. The queen's ready to offer it all now. So I think you've made a good choice with your fire sign because you feel like it's your soulmate. And then the interesting thing about the King of Cups, what I'm just looking over, is like, see how he's pouring this one out. So he's pouring out one relationship, because cups represent love, that doesn't serve him. And then he has in his hand another cup over here. So he's holding on to that one. He's not letting anything happen with that relationship. So you know what relationship you want, and you're pouring out the other one. It's like, it doesn't serve me at all. You have no interest kind of thing at all. And look, underneath of that we have Justice. Justice. So you could be, like I said, an air sign, but because that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's just like everything's seeming right. You know that you've done the right thing. You've done what's fair to yourself, and you try to be fair to others, but you had to follow your own soul, and you're just doling out the justice. This is balancing the scales and cutting out what doesn't serve you. So very good, water signs. That's excellent. I did forget to pull an advice card from you. Oops, let me pull an advice card. What would you like water signs to know? What should water signs know? Oop, there we go. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So basically just go with it, have fun, just know you're in a good place, and don't worry like you've been worrying in the past, and let those burdens go, and just have some fun. Go out and do something fun together, recapture the romance kind of thing like that, or just keep it going if it's new, and just have fun. Be yourself, let your fun spirit shine through, and don't try to pretend to be someone else to make someone happy. Just be you, and they're gonna like that. That is it. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll talk to you again in a day or two. Bye.